Okay, let's talk about something nobody warns you about properly. Not the breakup itself. Everyone talks about that part. The crying, the late-night texts you shouldn't send, the sad playlists. Let's talk about what happens inside your head when someone who used to be everywhere in your life suddenly isn't anywhere at all. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Your brain doesn't know the difference between heartbreak and danger. Literally, neurologically. When you lose someone you loved, the same regions light up as when you're in physical pain. So if you feel like you got hit by a truck, that's not you being dramatic. That's just biology doing its job badly. Knowing that changes something, though. It means you're not broken. You're not weak. You're just a human nervous system doing exactly what it's built to do when something it depended on disappears. So here's the real question. Not how do I stop hurting? Because you won't, not right away. The real question is, how do you stay whole while you hurt? First thing, stop treating the breakup like evidence about your worth. This is the trap almost everyone falls into. The mind loves stories, and heartbreak hands it a really convincing one. If she left, something must be wrong with me. That story feels true because it's simple, and pain always reaches for the simplest explanation. But relationships end for 1,000 reasons that have nothing to do with your value as a person. Timing, growth, mismatched needs, two people just becoming different versions of themselves. Don't let your mind turn a complicated human situation into a verdict on your character. Second, give yourself permission to actually grieve instead of rushing to get over it. There's this weird cultural pressure to bounce back fast, to post the gym selfie 2 weeks later looking unbothered. But grief that gets skipped doesn't disappear. It just goes underground and comes back later as anxiety or numbness or picking fights with people who don't deserve it. You're not weak for still thinking about her a month in. You're processing something real. Let it take the time it takes. Third, and this one's important, watch what you do with the silence. When someone leaves, they don't just take themselves. They take a whole structure of your day. The good morning texts, the person you'd tell about your weird dream, the plans for Friday. That silence is loud, and your mind will try to fill it with anything. Rumination, checking her social media, imagining conversations that'll never happen. None of that fills the hole. It just keeps the wound open. The skill isn't distraction, exactly. It's replacement. Fill the silence with something that's yours. A project, a person, a place, a routine that has nothing to do with her at all. Fourth, resist the urge to turn her into either a villain or a saint. Both stories are lies, and both keep you stuck. If she's a villain, you're a victim, forever waiting for justice that won't come. If she's a saint, you're stuck chasing someone who never fully existed. Because nobody's actually perfect. You just miss the good parts and forget the rest. The healthiest thing you can do is let her be complicated. A real person, with good and bad, who was right for a while and then wasn't. Fifth, and maybe the hardest, stop measuring your healing by whether the pain is gone. That's not how it works. Healing isn't the absence of pain. It's the ability to carry it without it running your whole life. One day you'll think about her and it won't wreck your afternoon. That's not because you forgot. It's because the memory stopped having teeth. And here's something worth sitting with. Loneliness after a breakup feels unbearable, mostly because we've forgotten how to be alone with ourselves. Somewhere along the way, being single started to feel like being unfinished. But solitude isn't a punishment, it's information. It shows you exactly who you are when nobody's watching, when there's no one to perform for or lean on. That's uncomfortable at first. Then, if you let it, it becomes kind of freeing. Talk to people. Actually talk, not just vent. Talk in a way that lets someone else see you clearly. Because isolation is where heartbreak turns toxic. If it gets heavy, heavier than sadness, heavier than missing someone, if it starts feeling unbearable in a way that scares you, that's not weakness either. That's a signal. Reach out to someone, a friend, a professional, anyone. There's no shame in needing support to carry something this heavy. Because in the end, a breakup isn't proof that love failed. It's proof that you were brave enough to let someone matter. And the fact that it hurts this much just means you're still capable of caring deeply, which, honestly, is the whole point of being alive in the first place.